right up, that left uppercut up under and break your hook off. But I want to see that 1-2-5. But you got to be slipping and sliding behind the jab.
Round number 3 underway for Devon Alexander against Andriy Kotelnik as we check in with our unofficial ringside scorer, Harold Dunham.
Okay, bud. 2-0, 20-18, Devon Alexander. You know, but the guy never stops working. It's amazing how many right jabs he lands, and right hooks as well. He puts that straight left hand down to the body just like he did there very often, but he constantly keeps scoring with that right jab. It's hard to beat a guy in a round when he outworks you so badly. Kotelnik lays an occasional straight right hand lead, but just not enough. 2-0, Alexander.
I could see that. I could also see 1-1. The first round, not a lot happened.
We're in St. Louis, Missouri. Devon Alexander in his hometown, 10,000 fans strong, taking on Andriy Kotelnik. Alexander holds multiple belts at 140 pounds. Earlier tonight, Tavares Cloud with a unanimous decision victory over Glenn Johnson here on Boxing After Dark.
Because Alexander doesn't simply use his physical gifts to nullify, to negate what his opponent's doing offensively, because he tried to use them to impose himself offensively, sometimes early in fights, like against Junior Witter and Wanyurengo, he's hit a little bit and looks less than spectacular. As the fight progresses, though, like we're seeing here, he looks increasingly spectacular.
Then you also wonder about maybe some of the butterflies. Alexander by nature, we've had a chance to visit with him a couple times now. Pretty humble, quiet kid. Comes out with pyrotechnics through archers, 9,117 the official attendance. Well, maybe he was just getting used to a big setting.
Well, that's part of what goes into the career of a special fighter. These kind of experiences, fighting in front of 10,000 hometown fans in his first defense of his belts in front of them.
Good straight right hand by Kotelnik after Alexander was having his way.
Alexander claims he's never been dropped in the gym, as an amateur, or as a pro. Never been dropped. Kotelnik's not a huge puncher, but he is landing some flush shots.
Good round for Alexander. Biggest punch of the round went to Kotelnik.
Behind the head. This dude for, man? What is you just sitting in front of him for? You got to be slipping and sliding if you gonna be in front of this dude, man. You straight up and down, bend your knees and slip and slide. Get behind your stick, man. Use your stick up, shoot your left hand in the straight left hand in the body, you hook to the head, slide around it, run a couple.
You understand? You're in the fight good, okay? When you get against the rope, you let him off the rope. Keep them combinations going. And you went to the body real good. Try to put him against the ropes, okay? Now, look, you letting him run around the ring like this. You got to step over and cut the ring off, all right?
It's touching you like that. Come on, man. And when you throw your 1-2-5, come back up with your 3.
We begin round number 4, scheduled for 12. Devon Alexander and Andriy Kotelnik. No knockdowns at this point in the fight.
I like how, when he's less than satisfied, the St. Louis streets come out in Kevin Cunningham, Devon Alexander's trainer.
Former police officer who ran a youth gym. Got Alexander started.
As soon as he sees things he doesn't like, he corrects it, immediately. and emphatically.
Doesn't mess around either in how he tells it. Max, what do you see that you like so far from Kotelnik?
Keep that head up.
Well, as I mentioned, he doesn't panic. I haven't mentioned that, but I'll mention it now. He doesn't panic. He's calm. You see his experience. But as we've been discussing, his timing is quite good because he's not that fast. He's not slow, but he's not blazing fast, and he's able to land his punches. He also does this European thing where he'll throw a jab right hand, and then he'll take a half step back before he throws the right hand. Either he'll jab and take a half step back, throw the right hand, or throw a 1-2, take a half step back. And it disrupts Alexander's timing. Because when Alexander goes on offense, he hits Kotelnik's gloves.
Kotelnik's had some success, not only with that jab, but counter right.
Another thing Kotelnik's doing is just by applying pressure. Good left hand just landed by Kotelnik.
Oh, good uppercut by Kotelnik.
It was. Just by applying pressure with his hands up, he's forcing Devon, who still may not be in his prime in terms of his skill. He's forcing Devon to throw punches that are hitting air or hitting gloves just to keep Kotelnik off him. Without presenting Alexander with a target, he's forcing Alexander to throw punches like there that aren't always landed.
Yeah, but Alexander landed a good left hand that got Kotelnik backed up. End of 4.
Yeah, I know.
There's a cut over
Wipe it off. Wipe it
Devon's
off.
right eye.
All right. The mouthpiece. The mouthpiece. Just pops off the. There's Devon.
Well, Floyd Mayweather made the trip. Big Devon Alexander fan. He's been hanging around with